Hi, it's Miss Fife again, and I am back to talk about simple sentences, but this time I'm going to introduce something new. They're called noun phrases. So far, the sentences we've talked about were sentences in which the complete subject consists of one word, a noun. However, sometimes two or more words are used for the subject. When several words are used together like that, they are called a noun phrase. The noun phrase is the complete subject. For example, when we apply the verb-subject identification procedure to the first sentence in example set 2, the old gray dog limped down the lane. Let me try that again. The old gray dog limped down the lane. Let's look for the verb. The verb is limped. When we ask the who or what question, so I'm going to take again my red pen, pretty small, and I'm going to double underline because that's our strategy. Limped. When we ask ourselves who or what limped, what group of words gives the answer? I feel as though I'm in a show of Dora, and I want you all to shout out, the old gray dog. Yes, the old gray dog is the complete subject. It's the group of words or the noun phrase that tells what the sentence is about. The word dog is the head word. It's the most important word in the complete subject. It's the one word without which you would not know what the sentence was about. I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I use the whole subject, the old gray dog limped down the street, if I were to get rid of other parts of that subject, for example, let's get rid of, old gray dog, and just say the limped down the street. That doesn't make any sense. How about if I have just the old limped down the lane? No, that also doesn't make sense. The only way it makes sense is if we have this head word, dog. Again, it is the most important word in the complete subject. It's the one word without which you would not know what the sentence was about. Whenever you are asked in this class to identify the subject of a sentence, I want you to identify the one word that tells what the sentence is about. You don't need to identify the complete subject. We're going to underline the one word with one line. Let's look at some of the other examples in set 2. Using the verb-subject identification steps on the second sentence, we're going to identify the verb. The silver-winged plane soared. There is a single verb, and it is soared. Now, asking myself who or what soared, I can see the silver-winged plane soared. But remember, I am looking for just the head noun, the main subject. If I got rid of any of these words, which one would I need to still make sense? So silver-winged plane, in this case, I need to have the word plane. I can still have a sentence with the plane soared. I can't have a sentence with the silver-winged soared. I'm missing my head noun. I'm going to ask you to complete the rest of this list by identifying the head noun and the verb in each of these sentences. These sentences are only a little bit different than yesterday because there are more words, but you are looking specifically just for the verb and just for the subject. When you get to the bottom of the page, you'll see down here it says craft 5 original simple sentences on the topic of summer activities. I want you to write 5 of your own sentences. Again, you're going to create a text box. You're going to type it into that text box. using a text font that Ms. Fife can read, which means that it should be a size 12 in a style of Times New Roman or Arial or something that's easy to read. And then I want you to go back and I want you to underline the noun and also underline the predicate twice. So underline the noun once and underline the predicate twice, just as you did for the sentences above. Good luck.